I decided to stay involved in the project because of the participants too. I think initially I didn't really know what was happening even after the first meeting. It was sort of like, what is this all about? Because I find, like the organization I work with, my boss is in Vancouver, so it's pretty hard to find mentorship. So finding mentorship is a good thing, and the reputation of Anne and Doug also sort of solidified some of that for me too, knowing some of the work that they've done in the community. I thought, oh, this is probably going to be a good project to get involved with. So I hung in to see what it was about, and I can see the benefit long term should a group be able to stay together.
So for me, I'm definitely a social learner, and this has given me a chance to share my questions and to explore them with others in my community who I have a lot of respect for. So I found this very important for sort of relationship building, but also for my own knowledge building about the community here too.
The reason I even became involved in this project is primarily because of Shelley, because the different things that I've done with her I really respect. A creative way to create really meaningful dialogue, and so I knew that I would benefit from that. Lots of times we look for research that supports the way we think, and this is an opportunity to have research that maybe refutes the way we think. So again, that creates some more reflection and some more opportunity to really reframe how we're thinking and doing things.
And it's important to step back in a constructive, conceptual way with others who are also members of the community, and then I have a lot to learn from, to take that time to step back and do it within a framework of research.
Well, the reason I stayed involved in this project is because I have a lot of respect for the people that are here, and because I don't have opportunity to speak with people that I care about outside of work about these kinds of things. And talking about research is really important because it's important that we bring it into the work that we do, but if it's just something researchers are doing and we're not having conversations about it, then what's the point in doing it?
I think there's few of us left doing this kind of work in this community, and so getting together just to be able to support one another is pretty important. And I like to get together with you guys because I don't get to do that very often in my work. And I guess on a practical basis, I want to see how research can be applied, if it can be applied.
Research to me makes big sense in small remote communities like ours, where we need to learn how to make ourselves heard. Research helps build a path for this community to find its deepest needs, to articulate them, and find help for them. I need this forum to take time to think critically about this particular task.
Well, I see knowledge is power, and having known Anne and listened to her talk about tools for reflective practice, I see this makes a lot of sense for accountability and for knowing who is in power.
I'm involved with this project because I need to understand about dealing with politicians at all levels so they can understand me, as well as for me to understand them. And networking is pretty important for anything to get done. Because if we don't network, we're not going to grow.
And then using research to frame a conversation, I think, is always good, something to have. I've often wanted to start a kind of a support group type, but I didn't want it to be a nagging sort of venting group. I wanted it to have some structure and concrete and positiveness to it, and so this having a group come together over specific topics is a really good format to do that in.
For me, it's the people that are in the research circle, watching them in the community and getting ideas from them about new ways to work with youth. Working alone, you need to talk things over lots with people who do similar work. And reading the research from the group, you actually get a sense that you can affect decisions and have dreams about things because of that.